Welcome to my channel. It's been a minute since we've posted a new video, but today we're going to review the Aniioki A8 Pro Max single motor 52 volt 60 amp hour bike. One of the main questions that I have seen is, how does this bike sound on the road? Check it out. All right, so we're doing a little bit of a range test on the Aniioki A8 Pro Max single motor bike. As you can see on the dash, 33.5 miles ridden. We still have 4 bars. One of the things that I wish this bike had was actually a volt reader so that I knew exactly what those 4 bars mean. But this has been all throttle, pedal assist 3, pedal assist 4, pedal assist 5. I've only pedaled sometimes to get some torque coming off of a red light, but overall this is an ideal bike for anybody who's got a very long commute of any kind or is in the food delivery industry. And I'll be talking about some of the pros and cons of this bike. So this is the Aniioki A8 that you guys saw in the test video. Removed the rack for a secondary seat. You can ride a passenger here. I've got straps where I can alternatively place boxes or groceries up here. I'm considering getting the basket, so I can't review the basket. I've upgraded the tires to Super 73 tires because the tires that come with this bike, no good. They're paper thin. It's a humongous pain in the ass to deal with. You get a flat, the wheels, as you're walking the bike, the rim will come out of the bike. So I definitely suggest considering some Shinkos. These Super 73s, I'm going to be upgrading them because they're just as bad, a little bit thicker, but already got a flat on them. And the suspension could use a bit more guidance in their instructional book because it is a very stiff suspension for city riding, and it jostles absolutely everything on this bike when the rear tire does hit a pothole. Overall, the seat, I would say if I was going to spend 5 hours continuously on this bike, or even for that matter anything over an hour, it's going to become a pain in the behind. Another con is non-adjustable handlebars. While these are really reinforced and very good for steering, I wish we had the option of using better, I would say, handlebars, or handlebars that fit your needs a little bit better. As you can see, those are a little bit wider, but they're considerably lower, so you're not dealing with aerodynamics as much as you would with this. With this, you are practically just riding into wind as a big cardboard box. Imagine if you were a cardboard box going 25 miles an hour, how much wind impact you would have. That's what the Aniioki A8 Pro will do to you on extremely windy days. Another negative that I have is this right here. The screw that holds this into place behind this, because this leans outward really far, comes loose. Sometimes you'll go to kick this down, that screw will be out and the bike will fall completely over, hence the scratches here. Overall, I will say the motor on this is phenomenal for a bike, a beater, something you can beat up on a daily basis. This is ideal. It is reliable for the 100 miles. It is not reliable very much because of the tires. So with a tire replacement, some flat out inside of those tires, you should be pretty much good to go. I just did about 35 miles on this. My back is a bit sore. I will share the ride footage with you guys, but this bike has a lot more pros than it has cons, and the cons that it has are not that expensive to fix, and with the exception of the handlebar, of course. Everything else on this can be changed. You can tweak the suspension if you know how to do it, and you can replace the tires for about $100 total and have increased security and reliability. The headlight is for this style of bike, it's actually surprisingly bright. Could use maybe another light, which I'm probably going to add 2 headlights to it because I like more visibility. A functional brake light as you are going to make stops would also be a humongous improvement for this. Even turn signals, considering this is going to be the predominantly marketed towards delivery personnel and for people with extremely long commutes. They are more than likely will have to interact with cars, so turn signals are fantastic. The absolute best feature of this bike is this remote. Activate your alarm, deactivate, unlock the bike. 2 clicks, comes on, hit the lock, comes off, and the bike requires a key to remove the battery. I don't know how tamper-proof that battery is, or the lock mechanism, but I guess we'll find out.